The Fatcham. Another Kuna guy.
You know, there's no can near discuss what promising.
Send him from being Bakuri if you know Sabbath.
But
say, I know you are honest.
I can't. With the mechanism can say, Kotokov presented a proposal to him with a salary increment of 500 cedi, or 6,000. And one 500 consent can cost 6,500. And it's boy in steady. This is the only thing.
Obisada, I am more quick to mention a man for salary. Now, they are among game.
So, almost with my idea. Say, you made it, Sani,
into dear say.
And some movies on the candia.
Maybe so, dear.
Almost a manager.
Now, go down to okay, so Adriana Stars also considering Kobe, Bismarck Kobe Mensah, and Baba Amadou. Okay. Oyerepa Acheampong is gone. Black Queen schedule international. Okay. Yanya quick one and Kona pay a dear Fenyanko. Ozobet. Yenti, then Adeba. All right.
The Arsenal wonders over Portugal.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Go on a man for him.
Yeah, then you come and look
Arsenal is telling some analysts into beans. The Bioma analyzer no man more. Yeah.
So then we also look at company at least and no idea. We saw something from Bayern Munich getting that 1-0 win over PSG, Barcelona, and all that. So it was a City, so no Pep, the post match, no, a lot of news pop up.
Senka chapter ni seke wo Man City. Kaya ni akoye drone ni amo manye. Ya ni akwa. Oh, sana go meka. Oh, ko bi ka se, ya ni e 2 zago. How many got some 2 zago da?
Set 2 need depend. Some dey go.
Me just say City Pep Guardiola who. We lose to 5. We set 3. Na aka 15 minutes ni abete teka. Na go bi ka so dey 2 zago.
But some say there's spirituality over there. There's spirituality over there.
I was a question.
Boss, I'll not sit down in Ghana and believe say Bruni ni answer chairman. No, Opa, take yours. Tina can't make no coin. And you're the boy Brahma. You know, I brought form cocaine with that 3 or so abruti. I know I brought form of boss. So I'm saying, maybe say it doesn't matter. Many say, Nami or Bobby Biniadjane. The opposite of your Honoi and no fact. That's why I ignored it. The Mammy Cobanim. I'm saying, we a tradition say, as some 2 beer. There's a course. That's what we are in Betoye. And he said, Obi in San Crans, as ever find saying a social problem or no. Yes, before the graduates in the yam. What I say. And Jesse Bruni Nyansa, that's our tradition, that's our belief. It doesn't make them wiser than us. That's all. Yeah, some 2 Pep Guardiola, imagine. Pep 15 minutes of foot time. Final. Near Madrid. No, Papa Seke ever call Bisa.
It will be a cockra.
A big rock.
Because that's spirituality our brooch.
That's right.
Omon your mom and your Mary Bragana for Crady.
I don't make some 5 minutes 10 in Omnia Bridge. Any Bruni coach is and I. On your coach. Go to buy ever heading then Zach Lucas on changes of course what the Koja. Yes, and Tia buy a version the second pitch, hybrid pitch, and any astro turf no so. You better one some so Akekana. You're running in him. Yeah. Okay, I did a problem now. Sammy Abrante come on. I'll say your technicians are not doing the best. You should work on it. And Shaba, let's know the problem. You have not even mentioned the problem. Now, what your problem seem to be. Okay. Zach, it's you.
Yes, you're Bible common and house issue. Now, I hear Martis in visit Tiago Teixeira. Would you may
only the good banner?
Tiago Teixeira will
go, Jana.
Your coach.
Away.
On BC, I'm wearing an M was.
Jao. You're going to Jao.
João Pereira. Yes, former player, Sporting Lisbon. David João Pereira.
And I'm João Pereira.
João Pereira. On a coach.
But the fans are coach in my area. We will look at
it. You know, because Arsenal be
Say
Chelsea.
the boss na team so.
I think say
There be ono. Coach na Arsenal na ya de.
The so we share match na team say na ne nsa no dwuma no na mu kakra anfa. So we say nka ya more man ka born a boys and ke different from what Enra boys and boy.
Na no mama na am coach.
Oh so ko.
Na abu ni ni wa.
Oh say ye di
No
cast.
we ko e ona ezu ti mama.
Ye di cast em.
Ona ezu jango bobo. Zakito. Ye ba no pa me nwire ye wo. What?
Ye di cast em tie ba ye be wurem. Na
Masa train tu ne fa na odiga gina mu a. Enya Teixeira ne Pereira o.
Mumu bi ese mo pa te haga che pa.
Ye pa na cho so e
Da
dey.
ma na ni place paper nsema.
Na ni prayer ni pro ma back.
Nsema mo kan no dem.
No prayers no ma back da.
Nsema mo kan no ha.
Na sa Teta ni e ka bi train.
Ateta ni players prior one could did 14.
Oh no,
You be the only way I can
No,
remember.
that's 7. They say Arsenal that's it.
Obi akodi
They say
14.
Arsenal that's it. I didn't know in the top 4.
Na the Ten Hag ni yi di.
Obi akodi 14.
Enya na employers na so wasa.
The kriya Arsenal famu. Hwede omo kira kira.
pa.
Eno po one player
Me
pe.
Arsenal train no.
One player pe.
Etu na ba se ya. Etu train. Keteki.
One player pe. Ntino e ba be hwe. Efie so
Some
nsamo.
of patch say for 2-3 weeks running. We Arsenal prediction bia no my boys ya go twa aboka. Emfa. So na Nottingham Forest. We be ha anyi enra anyi. Meanwhile, come and cancel as him.
Me predict hwe. And
I predict.
then me analyze that some.
I know.
I say Arsenal lose.
2-1. Now no so say Nottingham for a beshom.
So
Why is no trust no dom zika go twa dey. They say, "Oh how move."
There be a coach na anya dey. Coach na anya dey.
Ade
Over.
yan kwa uwi a na chese. Wa bre Zaki to quick start that.
Me pa show. Dabi.
Obed so.
Me function and some bounce the be fear had ya. E team ni.
Same na eje.
Pacho an and that's why distribution.
Same
Now the Biama Sam.
na same ngwa no be sabi be say.
Oh that be ba no credit Obed Ajibi.
Hey!
Ma.
Hey!
My baby.
Oh!
Zakito na mama.
Yeah, go.
A friend of confession time.
I don't know about what. I am Ethiopia.
Over.
Doctor 3 days
Yes,
man.
the doctor with
Hey,
time.
that's you.
The doctor with the time, the doctor with numbers. Over here, but now this year, and we say Ghana for me, and I know be any. We say no, and papa bread woman, 8 to one, there. I say if we walk, a ma a hoto eba. And say be crana and ne, any day the kanya would the ATM. Nina ne say, Obabaya say, na ye no papa ne was say hono, Yama obine to ya there. I say if we walk, na a hoto aba. Na and son number boy ya day, Nina say fanam be ya me dibe to join. Number no here. On say ya na ten be obe free, but to fra won maka who say at the corner was no that's what it so. Nina say wo ba na just ya ma unre be bo na tu ya de ase free wa konti wo frɛ no na wo ba na wo ba na bibia kosie de ama ne branches no enu nie Mr. Branch no de eben wo no na wo de America na wakɔ hɔ na ya show na afei number no so enu nie no wafa number no sisi na wafrɛ yen eye kumase wo etimetim Lumba Junction ɛhɔ ɛna ye wo enkwan wo Old Asherman Aloe Junction ɛna Ashaiman so wo Tulaku Christian Village ɛna ɛyɛ kaswa so wo Tuba Mama Africa Junction ɛhɔ ɛna ye wo na ye number ni nie sɛ dem di kankan no wo frɛ no na wo ba ne ya show na hoto aba your number is 0246 594117 0246 594117 and that's 0553 213587 0553 213587 yes I problem team ye when ni ene wo kane nti wo bestora no panashe de wunsem enhuna de ya se kura ba wani so aseso ye wo hene de bia won se wo de posa wani ya na etufo se emfa won sa no nko wani enkoposa we se wonim de wo so nti se wo sori na afi won se wani wuntimi nta emfa enhuna de yi a ne nyina ne se obeba ya so ye na ye wo ensu papa bi wo ho a wo ba so ye ho na se de wo huru wanim ema ope ya de bia wo so bia ebeko ama ahoto aba ye ho no ye mbe ye operation ye mfa se kan emetwa wani so da bi na emum ensu papa na ewo ho no ye de be horo wani mama na afi yade bi e waso bia ebeko enti wutie me na se wani ye wo ya eye problem bia ne nyina ne se branch ben wona no pay ya bra ye bia ya pona mo bia obia emra na ye be hwe ama ahoto aba afi awo no emma na ya na mbo nse awo ma pe ne ye ka ma na se o emma no na problem ni free wo mo emma no na problem ni free wo mo papa wutie me bra wutie me bia na wo kra any free wo enti ne nyina ne se mu mienu nyina mo beba enti wo ba wo no ye hwew be ma wo so ye hwew enti se wo ba no ye hwehwe mu ne ye hunu se problem no efiri wo yire na ye boa wo yire no na afa ye hwehwe mu so na efiri wo so be ma no so a ye be boa wo obi ba ya so ye ho na se mo kanya ne se ono no wodi kan ya wo na je se ono wodi ba ene ba wa de na se enti se awo no emma efiri wo ba no na be ma na e kana se mo sa and yes, would to what's near Shemu amount. A big na problem ye day, ever ho, unza walk out, will burn you any beer would didn't and a bit mamma who didn't swat it. It's in your sister, will bunny Shema, I behuno, and pie, Shema, no problem, nifri bearman. I ne yet me abuano, I'm a bibiaco see a diamond. Would see me, not so I would see me, I say be a woman, and some no, you catch out say, oh. I want Emma yentu na money and kwamesre wa eyeti no nyasopa ne tie na momienu nyina momra na yenhwe oba no yehwe no bema no yehwe na fi wi a oba no ye 1 month adro bed bema no yese bosome no ye ho adro na bosome no mesre papa wotie na so ye ba fi no se oh bosome we de me ye me ho adro ntim ni me enhie ma me nonum no na menya me ho adro mesre wa eyeti no na se bosome no wonya ne ho adro no nonum no ni bia bosome ye chi no wo de kone no eye wo yinu nkohiem na hede besa na se wo oba no kone ne wukunu no enkohiem na hu die ebesi won say yes o mo manya so pete do mu ni matema mekan ene ya boa wo mo ama na nyame aye o mandum ama wo mo ma ekitekita wo mo enti so tiem na say ye bapa e na wo hwehwe dia wo number is 0246 594117 0246 594117 and that's 0553 213587 0553 213587 now fe yenuano mema na se papa no mema mutie me a mojo nso semu enkoye ojo nso ase bia kamu ase krokra wo be manim ase obe ma no emu hyehye wa me soro wanya na bia na ye prostate mo sensem and ye too for say wunya free 40 years e kope no ma ho ahia wo ni nyina ne se ba ya so ye ho and na se me ye mfa rubber bia nko hyehye obe ma no ye mfa rubber kranhye mu da asen na fe de rubber kwa akohye dem sa na ye mo kan wo fa mpa show me ni ho hwe
am se ye mfa rubber nse mu no
aha omo da asen
na ye zade rubber
akohye ho nti
say rubber dey see the share na say off.
Yes. Nti said be anko saati bi anim no. What bre say ofa. Ofa say wonwu ye ni say otena se ma ba mawu. Won say ba ni say na
adwuma be ya awie ana.
Akokra bi ba so 70 years old. Na ba so was wa third wife. We hear your quick start ni bi no one no. Na wo abranti a wotie mi. Ti quick start na say you know ne de. Eboa ma obi an ti say akokra opanyi ohwan o. Edwo be boa wo na hye mu kina ma bibia kosie de ama. Ofa. Ofa edwo we won. Enye edwo ti say bia maybe ono oba ba be hye mu kwa me hia edwo bi na me da bi. What's na make prostate one sensem sa quick start ni bi de be ma obo ho na ne Johnson sem ni nyina ankoye nti wo sha asesa wo no no pe ni nyina pe ebejai mu be ma na emu hyehye wo kro bi aba mu ni nyina ebejai ma hoto aba nti se wo tie me na so wo ha we mu nyina ni nyina so be fa number we 0246 594117 0246 594117 no aba ya so ho ne ya hwo ne ama onu na ahoto aba afa yesi STI enemu yade na ka hunu say it takes two eyo ba ne be ma ne hyiemu na masa yade no atimi aba enti ebi oba bi wo ho seme nko na me treat be me bi wo ho seme nko a na me treat me sro se wo tie me a ne nyina ne se wo be ba so ye ho ne ya hwemu ti mu mienu nyina mo be ba so ye ho oba ye hwew be ma wo so so ye hwew ne ya hwemu mienu nyina enti wo be ma ebi wo kwa na be ma ne ho ye kuro e ho sansan e ya na ho no ya wo hene a no bo ha ne bema ho ye kro ho ne ye sansan ho na bobo apo obi kwa ba se o so no kwa ne bema ne ho hwane me menti bi da basa na nipa no woka enti saa yade we mu nyina aba se wo na se ma wonura ni nyina ebefiri ho akọ na afi oba no so ye treat ono so ye seben carbon ne nema wo ho nyina ya ne ye slogan be ka chema no ye say a healthy vagina boost your confidence enti the confident level no ma ne nkosoro ne braso ye ho ne ma wonu na bibia enkoso ye emfama na afi mema na sebe mu mema na wu se kojo tona entimi enye ne ho hwe no wahu atadwura na wonam ho no mesrɛ ofrɛ no ofrɛ no wato atadwe bi na ne wahohoro ho kama na de gu blender mu na wapekuba nsuo de aka ho na wa blend afo wi a wasone so na the quick start no aka ho na wanom obi nwum say be sorry de ewo ne benya kwa especially mo amemma wu kojo to na muntimi nya hwe na mo chese ewu kra etimi mpagya ne mu no mesro wo sha ase se wo no mu no we ma ebiebie ntini mu ma hoden ye den ebe mu ntimi mesro wo tie na se bi kwa obema no ewu ye for 1 minute man abranti we de wonya hwe wonya se ya mesro wo no ba so ye hope ni ya ma quick start ni bi ene power nti wa ope quick start no ye de be ma ope power ni bi so ye de be ma wo no no we mu nyina aboa mesro when with no side effect unkonya ho sunsan so boni bia obabia enti mesro wo tie mi a ba na baje say no we bi na face sebe yenua no mema na wo mo mema no susu no na nsem ho bi frem wo say no de okọ ahama so ye pa mayen mema na mo mema susu
oba na frɛ me sure
is it omo ye crowd at me di omo say the bigger the better, the bigger the sweeter, the bigger the everything omo say so na ye
am da to wudi
me na ma omo say the bigger the better me so cry adwuma na me na me ye
unuma de grombo
winimpo enti emrantie na mutie me no mesrɛ mo so o me so na so be ma ne so a ni nyina ne so be ba so ye ho ni ama enlargement oil we no odi be massage o be ma no ne mo aye du na ye kese na ni jaba ne o be bia so opekese en enketo ano o be bia empe na wa wo hwe kese 10 cedis keto 10 cedis ade na abekɔ you go for the bigger one enti ni say ni nyina no ano no enti
abrantie zana me ma no so mpa na
ende me new aha thank you
emano be emano be keto
aha emano peketo de achi nti eno kra na de achi ne kwa se wo sa nem eno ni bi wo ho e be chem we no side effects ya meka boy infections so na man nem mu abiebie nti no o ba ya se wo ne mama no we mu nyina na bibia akoso ye de ama tini nya ne se wo beba na ya no bi so ha wo timi first say oh na mu ye delivery pacho ani ye delivery baby a wo bia no unsabetimi aka bi ni nyina ne se number na me di tudwa no na wa frɛ de wo pɛ no ye de be ma na ahoto aba your number ni 0246 594117 0246 594117 and that's 0553 213587 0553 213587 now your branches no near you come as your Etimetim Lumba Junction and cry you Old Asherman Aloe Junction so as na Asherman say what Tulaku Christian Village and I can say what Tuba Mama Africa Junction miss the number no 8 chat so Mr.
Okay.
Friend now wo ba near show na bibia ko see the amount your number is 0246 594117 0246 594117 and that's 0553 213587 0553 213587 yes the doctor 3 days the doctor with the time the doctor with numbers
unum just still
yeah I'm Pachawani
then na obo yeah I say obefro no watch no quick start na njo wa
pacho yo mate I hear
njo wa ntini yenti
pacho yo mate
otie sisi ana opese o ka akire mu ha na mzeze o time na so ntino mama wa ye na
me pacho yo mate
ya jo number so had some no number no
pacho wa
ya jo number no some ho
pacho yo mate
na na obi fufro
ono a
okay babani
ono a
babani number no
I'm not sure
and Zach
I'm not sure.
Obedo dey quick start soon.
I'm not sure so
Right. I don't know that's it. Now dey we end then. And I end. Yeah, draw.
Yeah, draw.
Yeah, draw.
Quick start. I know I'm say any day. I'm say based on the okache no so pokubi.
And
I'm touching it.
Oh man, prescription. Oh man, away. Lawyer.
Enti anopay yama special good morning biem na yam from to anim samra sanson sa ye konko funkroso na ensemwa edi adencheche ensemwa anopay ebum fumpa onko funkroso no ya da honsem ato anim nsam no doso ɛna no pay na mom de dise fata se wohwe na wotie ɛna yɛde ɛma wɔ kitikiti man polibi ɛna ɛwoma aka nsuo yanom aka bu no pa anɔpɛi yɛbɛto ɛbo ase na yɛatene no emra yɛ confirm ɛmono nyinaa ama wɔ night for the champions and the matches ɛwɔ hɔ na table no onim sɛ Vincent Company ɛde ka kyerɛ mu sɛ ɔnte aseɛ ɛdɔrokal table no ɔnhwɛ anɔpɛi teams a ɛyɛ likely sɛ ɔmbɛnya round of 16 qualification elimination stage and afei round of 16 playoff no ningina yɛbɛkyɛkyɛ mu ama wo ɛnɛ anɔpɛi yɛnhyɛ aseɛ ɛmfi Pagbadola na so ɛyɛ onim sɛ ɛnra na otiti n'anim after say about 3-3 fie against Feyenoord 75th minute na penino LD na mo ekano ebetete after 89th minute na after the game and Brian Prisky a Feyenoord coach Odutudwa say a remarkable achievement and nra amatime anyanom say yes akan enya team bia to say a Champions League winning coach a champion club like Manchester City na wasa okamiensa 75th minute na obetete kanina o say that bia sa players enra na omujama omusi akan ede ama ne team no yebeka omom nania so emodimbo a ne mrantena a boy a Pagbadola after the game and on say the game was fine emra na City LED the 3-0 ningina na enyema ekoye na bibia ekoye after say the first goal no eteye pressure ebe see team no so feel say enra nyade say the boys team containing pressure about game no Nathan Ake Manchester City defender or say difficult or say no omu fi stadium okra na ya den e de amame sansa utifie with supporters no say obi anim say enkurim de no boy we na kokoba ni say ya na edren ofi say Manchester City could have done better and yet Nathan Ake nsema alti etudam and now play on Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Facebook Oyerepa TV Oyerepa Radio and play Maminko Feyenoord and we come back now on him say Pagbadola enra after the game I will post a match and what to just say Edren sa obajatum sa City LED 3-0 na as of 75th minute bibia clear sa City 18 kunim na ekana tete o si Edren sa obaje sa scoreline atum.
So difficult to swallow right now, and so the game was good. We score 3, we could score more, we do everything, but at the end we give away, especially the first one, and after we are not stable enough, to do it. Last game against Tottenham with 0-4, they were there, support us, they applaud. Of course, they're disappointed. Of course, we understand it. They feel it, so they want to win, desperate. That's why they play the way they play. So it's not easy. And they play really good and many aspects. So how many chances we concede? But again, 3 goals. We made 26 shoots against Tottenham. Day 9, and we lost 0-4. So we were a team. Always we concede few goals in this 8-9.
Our football arena Munchen Kromo and Bayern Munich etimi ekonkoden eche Paris Saint-Germain ebom ekabakwa omantimi ante na mbano noya goalkeeper ema Bayern Munich ena in central for ebusan after the game say we 7 clean sheet and a team no etimi anya and o team say hard work and afi omo boom as a team nyese bia nipa ba ko pe and omo nemum mentality and confidence na also and abua ama Manchester City no baka amrepi omo jije Champions League omo ko unbeaten sa mentality na and say Bayern Munich so adu omo so omo mentality for games also omo ko game no a ekwan coach faso prepare team no eyana eboa ema omo timi keep focus ano Manuel Neuer Vincent Company head coach ema Bayern Munich or same I am satisfied with results and rat nensa aka sir nansay or set nine or set me and sir nembom Kim Min Jae Gono and a separated the two sides and our football arena our Munchunu Kromo or Chamsa red card by and not expectation and it's Bayern Munich ebetime atoaso I said more goals I said 3 points no I won't na owie no say ene onhwe table no ye ka Champions League table na enya de say ono ohwe antan o se Champions League table no crown tiase ano aye Vincent Company o se Champions League table no on te format na say enti onyo obi a ono ohwe table no ohwe nim se obewin ne matches a etimi akara fe niam akoye ade amana na de tie na ye table no na de tie say aye teams a wo mo bom mo de betu qualify o onya dia untime en qualify 36 teams no 24 and automatically on benya kwanya akon 1 to 8 run of 16 and yabo 8 matches in na we are ma mo benya 1 to 8 no mo de run of 16 automatically monsa atime aka na 9 to 24 no ebeye run of 16 playoffs and yakasam prempre the only team Inter Milan wabo 5 matches from 8 matches obetime abono 13 points and war and Barca atosumienum 12 points 5 matches Liverpool atoso miensa 4 matches with 12 points Atlanta atoso 9 with 11 points wabo 5 matches Leverkusen atoso enum 10 points. One about 5 matches. AS Monaco. Atoso Ensia 4 matches with 10 points. Arsenal. Atoso Enso 5 matches with 10 points. Sporting Lisbon. Atoso Enwoche 5 matches with 10 points. Now start the Brest. Atoso and Chrome 10 points. Dortmund tosu edu amonso our 9 points inti atoto so sa ya don sem atu anim ene anopay Max Ebel ede atujo se Bayern Munich eye jombe bia se Joshua Kimmich ombetimi I stand the contract na Joshua Kimmich etimi atna o se that be a captain and band and I was say amutimanom na fe otimi atna amude be mano na wato so eye juma ama Bayern Munich Ashraf Hakimi eye Paris Saint-Germain defender or say Ukrainian officer and na they could have done better and game na etime told an officer nanka scoreline or better who be red card no so in some way affected team no number qualification or kase at the fema na didn't draw didn't some qualify number still they'll fight out Inter Milan at Leipzig and Leipzig a cut back on our San Siro at Leipzig ante Castillo Lukeba and a team enya on goal at the Emma team na after the game and a Hakan Tahanoglu I say team ni happy I say finance amoko ye na Manchester City Jeffrey amonsamono still e wo mu team anti amode de amoye say afi amoko match after match 1 and say am qualify at the afi group num na fe amadwe run of 16 ho and ya Hakan Tahanoglu yen soma aya Inter goalkeeper I say important victory and woman say a can or say victory na and Inter Milan enya no eduma gina ye or see a fee fixers no doso entinya play off assembia amoposa first 8 no amutimi count off amatimi qualify Simeone Inzaghi aya Inter coach or say plus no more timbo enra amudana denom na need ho nabom no na I was say amutimi share more goals so say na no amuti Arsenal eshoma ekabako ofie enti na against RB Leipzig nya de expect and 1 goal nabom I satisfied with results nensa etim akan Marco Rossi Leipzig coach I say enra na RB Leipzig and me see a lot of players na players tutuana and na enka team no na mom ni players na woni masi on goal kra and ma amulusu game no na Castillo Lukeba ya kana se Marco Rossi the contract situation at the same the atete the likes of Rema Tottenham se amania bre se Castillo Lukeba nyankopon boa 2025 summer ambe faro san 704 say and also say player betra Leipzig say player enter Leipzig and in the team Sporting CP enra omuti fierce baako amfa Arsenal a bomb eka enum Bukayo Saka and say enra na Arsenal for no area taso said ye bia victory amansa ebetime aka ase omulusu fiat about 18 months in here and yadia sa Sporting CP etifie na obo game no lusu enti omo happy say enra enkunim dietime ebaye João Pereira a Sporting Lisbon coach or say no cran say aman start game ni I say, Jenna was expected a fit the boys no and Nadia said from the start. I'm a second half no. I'm about a year Pia. Number the strong side and Enra a team 18 couldn't was it happens in football to be Pia. Obey Dobe Pia in the game lack and to me Amawa and couldn't dear Mikel Arteta on his last 2 Champions League performance on himself Olusu to Inter Milan 1-0. I was San Siro. And then Utin couldn't 5-1. As I said, your groups no at team I am up Oko anim our Champions League lima at the was we and say Matis no ultimate shine himself 2-1 Obetime I no say Arsenal statement at the Anama at that clubs no in the Champions League and after the game I will post a match conference and Mikel Arteta at the L2 session 5-1 victory. Arsenal Saka a statement to other clubs about the Champions League.
Obviously, it's a big result against a big opponent. I think they haven't lost a game here in 18 months, and we wanted to make a statement. I felt really good energy, really good belief before the match. You have to put it into practice. I think the first half was exceptional. It gave us the platform to win the game, and a really positive and important win for us. Well, you have to create that space. You have to earn it, and normally they don't give you that space. But I think we're really clever, really intelligent, really efficient the way we attack them, and that's the way we put our advantage forward.
Emra Barcelona Brest Ebona Kamiansa Brest ante Hansi Flick on new Champions League format and on say on G Obiho the outdream wanna say about winning in the matches since January and Ogusua or winning matches no a qualification in Saka the next stage no not what team outdream home Paul Kubasi and no and a young player of the match Paul Kubasi said not I expected say Obenya player of the match name Afi I'm more. I'm content with Jamaya and Prempeno support a senior chair. They want to do more. And now I Paul Kubasi, Hansi Flick on himself, Robert Lewandowski. I retain 100 goal in the Champions League after say Enra Brest Elusu 3-0 to Barca. Now Hansi Flick on Robert Lewandowski.
I'm not so good in statistics, so I think he's after Messi and Ronaldo the third player now in with the most goals, and it's unbelievable. I know him also 2 years from Munich, and then there he also broke every record you can break, and now he's also scoring really. It's
Liverpool and Madrid 8 p.m. Jude Bellingham Safi on share more goals and my team there now, so he's helping the team and yeah, my coach na channel or yeah in the team now also pressure need team no, so to say the man for Ekanano Obia Federico Valverde almost as a right fullback in a Juma oh yeah last training section before Liverpool and Madrid inti yabacha video no I was screen so Don Carlo Ancelotti I say game amukopo and then a great opportunity at the Mother Place and say I'm bet sure we are singing so still a team we are and a J Champions League now I'm saying a J La Liga last season now Madrid Abusia Jude Bellingham say and you know credit say or coming closer joining Liverpool and Mamuda say Rama the far from France oh here na and a different crowd.
wasn't as close as a lot of the media made out. You know, I had conversations with a few clubs on leaving Borussia Dortmund. I made that decision. Then they gave me permission to speak to a few clubs. And you know, one thing I have to say is all the clubs that I spoke to were very respectful of me and my family, which for me is a huge value and something that I really respected. So I don't want to say anything that sounds disrespectful to them. But you know, when Real Madrid come knocking on the door, you know, it shakes the whole house, and it's one that you can't. It's hard not to open and accept. So I think, like I've said before, it's not a fact. It's not a matter of the other teams weren't good or they were bad when I spoke to them. It's just that Real Madrid are on a different level.
Yes, indeed. And slot Mohamed Salah. Issue beyond distracted our camp the contract on some so betna say me out than in coach say or in my lineup than out nina distraction bia any Mohamed Salah so yanyina so na anopay yam franco phone close on some no ensia
and na 27th 10 year akato na bro na busum we ye jane kwan ne awuram e December busum ni mu fa akonya yiso bia o mobile phones no. Yes, what dear no, I had this conjure because I went to Obrepa. Work audition no, now to be just a service near side Jusika, Oko Pamono, drain 1.5, 2.0, 2.5 HP. Uya, Ufrigino, saying and I opekatua, and now Pecasia, Falconia so Franco. Speakers no, television you were 32 to 86 inches at the hour honomo. Salconia way, Watunidin Franco trading Black Friday, 18th. And will be a tomb. Busumi Banabi yape, no a caponatum. So what on the boy say as sanity and mum says, see, ya make us say, dear, Okotono and ne, Ecosi Fiada, now so we can intramua. And you're 40% off your Shuma Freso, Edia Mauka, Tutumrika, call a jabba jewelry, and Crabatan Bako, our animal. Muamo challenge Bishop, baby a YFM, a one, Bakon Suho, a doom old Melcon, Cofor Clinic, no copium, our new Kajetia. Nationwide, oh, Fred Franqua. 10 year number no 0245 316 969 0501 538 605 no Franco Trading Enterprise Oyerepa Bomaden Tofa Tanaso Apatapa New Side Junction Yadia no die hu fa koma ma me na fene se abey Heba Clinic Tanaso Apatapa New Side Junction. Washana Juma Diasi a Druada Kosi Efiada. Onya Juma Memenda in the Quesiada. Was the idea baby I do call ya pam one or no say idea no what transfer the beba. Dear who. And they young fast seclano, young fast uncle for in Amra. Na Unya dance, dear now so called Nakudia dance ye. Na in the end, Oba Casamate Akaoso. A tray area bonsanfonia bay for Yadi Nipum and a big woman ye. Man camodiciano and shed them to no prum wabra mobile jumain. Woman in pie, Namon Fanon co abbey, Hairbar Clinic, stroke no air would day, abbey, Hairbar Clinic. Would be a real ways idea when you na. What the pressure qua, and only uncle antecedent and I say a brit yebi, also a how, and come one a dear abba form. Sound so and a him few unque typhoid, menstrual problems. Ya den in a yakabum, Edikuja abbey, Hairbar Clinic, no two as ye. Duku edemaye ebre kwa emebiem eye 0243 abi 345 abi 392 abi 0506 abi 460 abi 208 abi na chese wakoho ama ho atimi atol die tie ne se yebegusu a esin die yense obi die entu kwan de berada the odman kuma de maye no a eno amaye nim de se yentwitwi na enye fita atade de metuma kwaje mokwa e de akoba bi esin de yentumi nya saade no enu nti wo pause nyina na obusa ho se ade na mese no entimi mpai fita cheke dio apose na wiso na hwe ade bia wo de no emwa 10 na de nkofo nyina yuso no ko yusu bi Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste na hoodin say e cheson ko no ni nyina ne say wode nyema hoodin bi ahyehyɛ mu a wode twu si a epai wo si fita ayi wo sim nkonkonene na protect wo gam no na hoodin e time 10 stronger omu a from say halitosis okasa na enipa twe na no afiri ne nkyɛn no santi na abehia Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste tieniye eye pro fluoride macro calcium ingredients eno na mani die no na hoodin no eche enkaye no sɛ wokotu ɔtɔn sɛ wokɔtɔ no maako baabi a bɛkɔ biara no yɛ no abɔdin Pepsodent na kyɛ sɛ wama obi atumi atɔ meka Pepsodent ɛyɛ agye me so every smile matters power specialist herbal hospital yɛkɔ fɛ yi ase just bronie maame akɔso do yɛ power nso enie mu a mokɔpiem ɛwɔ Accra no kwa benya pokuase ACP main road takrade anaji primary ni nie ɔno nso enie wɔsi yɛmfa hepatitis no A to E ɛmfamra prostate no how ɛbra wanya bɛsɛ 50 kɔ yɛde rubber kora kɔhyɛ bɛɛ mem ha adwene ɛya papa saa so na baa bi na africhi hernia kidney kɔmpɔ ɛtɛ ɛna su ani so odunso no flow ni mayi a ɛbɛ kokokokoko emu hyehyew bɔmɔden tumrika fakoma power specialist herbal hospital nkrabata na medema awɔ no wawie ne saa no ebi ɛnɛ ɛyɛ wukoda yɛ keka kɔ weekend opɛsɛ ɔtena fie na ayɛ ho aduma ɛno no ɛna abɛhia herbal mixture and powder bɛma system no atimi ayɛ strong mɛma no anam nom girikagiri herbal mixture no sese deɛ de capsules aba bɛka ho ne nyina adwuma korɔ na ɛyɛ ɛboaw ma di mɛnsɛm papa bi ɛwɔ empɛ me afro mi wura malames no etu atiridie no ase kofka herbal mixture ɛwa na wabɔ ama wo setia na etie no ɛbɛyi saa de na firi hɔ na herbal tonic na boaw amonum atimi atoso misty herbal epidang fedemens dani herbal colinac angelos tabia adiya medherb icof pharmacy number no eni 0200 383831 0244 544422 na wadu power specialist herbal hospital tieniye eye kompi Ghana prime cashback kompi Ghana prime cashback ade ne prime na kyese aduru ni peak pa ne nyina no ene se efiada bia eno nche se adwoda ekosi ye no ntete nyama no so wate so ne fiada de ne de ya na buru adwene ntiase so wo se eye 50% da de bia ne 100 nti ye 250 ada say watwa half agu nti we no eye more than flash sales en wo ye ewo hono tutumrika na de mafia setena ye de brand bench se TCL media Nasco nyina ma ye free ha so body no guide na do ya ka ho oh eno ena mafia setena etumi ye de eye just 24 hours pe na sa akonya no wakatum enche na akonya odi ma we etwam tutumrika na ko kompi Ghana cashback promo fa ho gym sanse eye 030 275 2020 nationwide number na me ma wono champion divine clinic yes minimum so ubenya sa akonya ibiemu a konya na obi etum no tutumrika sesi na kona so ye na test ni bebre wo ho a ye edi achew so sugar kra won check in hwese ena etie ene so yama wa eye free hepatitis test obi nim ne de da ene so yama wa eno nso eye free ebere kakra wo ya kwesa bosumi biduru akra ne kumase ene wo ye de achewo mo amoko for heat therapy mo nso a computerized screening wo wi a no ye free consultation e de amount we nyina mo no ka se stroke no ne 49 pe no asori agina wo na associatic eye instant tieniye obase ahemfi ho nko yi 3 days ni asolve problem no e de amount wato ne nyina din money back guarantee akra Tantra Hills ni flat Kumasi Denyame after Mecklin 0548 593968 0244 230 535 Rocksters Roofing Jumadi no papa Selflock IBRRDT or premium coated 55% aluminium no ya busa no coated no ene ye woni plain sheet nso e ho no mo e bone de eda abrane kama colors no de obaba obetire ene ye be ye de amawo into roofing manufacturers of metal trusses all kinds of building free estimate wo chichiri a kakra bi na abetua 3 to 5 working days production na ye ready nearby metal trusses roofing sheet ceiling joint POP cement Rosas roofing system nationwide 0544 338 042 0201 164 645 aduchunwa no anu no bia enom ye freti aduchunwa nka ne enne de wa na o ye maame no wasesem nti wodi bitters and capsules se koko tie nkrofo no ehu enti akofa yam tumi de aba e ma akotena jana su prapram no su pra adwene bomodin na kopa bi so system na ye gove ya de bi atwamu a no apto afa ho no odo to form na wotwe minu nkwa adwuma wanhwa ye be yiwadi so oba so mabu minsa obi ate de esie wo fie ho wanhwa ye de betu din tutumrika na ko aduchunwa ho na kɔpɛ ne bitters and capsules ne bi etimi to na enyi saa de no emfa emfiri hɔ wɔn nyinaa mu no bɛɛma wɔn no nom no na eyi sisie no mu amaman empa na nka wo no ɔbaa di agorɔ wɔ so no afei deɛ obenya ahokeka ɛde akɔ no 2-3 amiamon fans wɔwie ne saa ensan atiri die wɔ hɔ a untumi mmɔ adwuma nti to atiri die na se ɛbra wo de adi twunwa malamis ɛna etu aseɛ tie ne yie 0599 41 51 91 0544 17 44 61 yenyina so ai na today's sports emra welcome from now till 12 ebetumi abo
Oyerepa FM 100.7.
If you change A and B, but you bring people in who can solve the problems from the fundamentals, we'll still be where we are. If you want a high-level technical team to lead this team, not a coach that we have now, who when the team is playing, you saw what happened. Look at all our matches under your young coach Otuo-Acheampong. No combination play. Look at the gap between the defense and the attack. He cannot vary the game. He kept on using Kudus at number 10. And every team knew that he was a live wire. Because the team even loses balance when he's playing in the middle. Because he's a good dribbler, but he will lose the ball and he cannot recover. That's why I say that the technical team we have now, I'm not a coach, but they are not up to the task. They've done what they can do. They've reached their level of competency. Please let them go. For a high-level technical team, you need money. That may not have that money. So let's sit down. Football is the only thing which unites us. We have huge companies here, good public institutions who do a lot of social activities. Let them bring together and let them take over the remunerations of the new technical team, which should be a high-level.
All right, 10:47. Zach, we be fine. Mamin fast that kesiepa and koma kangen. And magic drinking water. Hydrogen rich in minerals like calcium, magnesium, potassium, and so on. And may healthy there be a wonumunsu and numunsu be a keke. Name of Yano Akai so benum kangen and magic drinking water. A ultimate day ye. Debia no now skin no. You look very young and all of them. Okay, kangen bois in regulating body temperature. Now if you are protecting all the organs, heart, your liver, your kidney, and all the others. But more than kangen. Your agents, no distributors, no dos. So name Momo Fred 0241 449191 and 0241 449191 na ye call. If you are the yarn ebaswo Oyerepa ebo ewo petemu the mega watch night. Bra near Mompai must oh Lord arise. Psalm 68:1. Asofo for warfare ha and name penyimfo nyina na eto ensafro se ye bompae na yape asumdwe e de ama oman Ghana. So come with your Ghana flag and let's declare peace over these elections. Friday, 29th of November, Nonkno and Umreni Asha till 5 a.m. the next morning in front of Oyerepa building Yana Ekoso, Kwakuja Sibatonium. Maybe Lotri, Ren and Nimin Patrick, and your mom counting. So come with your Ghana flag and let's declare peace over our nation, Ghana. Express Group, Asafulena Baran about Kumasi of 4 different branches. Bakokra was newly constructed, Prempeh International Airport. Runabout while be express so you a doom you won't Kaswa is Legonia dear. Your number is 055 555 0067 055 555 0067 bra na ye ndi dwuma mum ne mfa nkwa manane abrawo mrekra Canada UK Australia USA Germany school na person kwa ni nyina wo afi grow fine if you experience numbness if you experience numbness when sun on night tight utenya sleepless night edura ju obi adana nkwa wote ho ohia grow fine if you experience menstrual disorders okwa fichira wo hu ne maye tot we bubu sisi twetwa sisi a but modern so benya grow fine makes you grow fine but modern utanum grow fine yare ahoton ntampo no yare na face so ye obi okolinak Misty Herba, Smart Herba, Freddie Men's Herba, and Mia Kenina. Ubetimi so, and we are can and nam krum. ujina kaya what to be dekita heba na de buy Kumasi Amokom round about a Bank of Africa grow fine your number is 0244 596532 0244596532 near call Zach.
So yes, UEFA Champions League. Now very interesting results and performances yesterday. UEFA Champions League anymore. Now I think Milan have to up their game. They don't look like a side that really wants to play this competition. Slovan Bratislava before they've lost all their previous 4 and anything is Celtic beating them about 5-1 or so. Dinamo Zagreb Koko show more 4-0 or so. Like teams in the show how they comfortably beat Slovan Bratislava. Then Rao share ball mobile against Milan Nyamenkwa. If you want to compete with the best in this competition, Sabona Milan born under against Slovan no. Mr. Tu Yemfa Bomodin and J trophy B. So clearly Bibiacha said they are not up there with the best in terms of the competition this season. Because under modern day, so it was a no for AC Milan against Slovan Bratislava there. So to it's hard. Keki mame Pep Guardiola Andra after the game. Now so to I'm imagining if this man is used to a coach could teams now lose now what the obey no the paper Andra as we been a channel no bona sum no head no the paper Andra
why no dey
no unti ho ene ne hwene ho
I dey
mark na de ho
on one and then say
yeah seen like say ni more as say he was going crazy. They say he was going crazy. Say you see this man is not used what I'm saying in his life as a manager when you're used to such kind of defeat teams now we'll go to such kind of defeat. I'm saying last season in the Premier League he didn't want losing games and for season in already this season Premier League and look at the number of games City have lost. Even half of the season. Eti usually carrier if you pick him at Barcelona, if you pick him at Bayern Munich, even about Man City. First season in Puna say he was adapting and trying to know the league now. Is it third or fourth? No, third. No, he didn't go through such kind of results. No, and clearly you could see a man frustrated because the air to no only used to it. Why used to share me winning? Eti kakana aba finish the feature kwa I say he's and Sunday was Okwamford. Is Saturday or Sunday? This weekend Okwamford against Liverpool. What you know on chance because to meaning how we were explaining say upon all these materials that City have say over against Feyenoord that it had. Now Rodri no Nuntia was a 3-0 set at 3-3. You can't explain this. But you see, because he's Pep. I say because managers Bianca by now the kind of discussions that is going on. Like managers Bia like the discussions and the things that will be said about them. But I say acquire Pep on the washa and you know when even when he's losing, people are still getting excuses to cover up for but clearly Bibiacha said the team is aging. If you look at them, their pressing is very poor. And Michel say Pep City pressing very poor because they don't have the energy to now to run like they used to run. And their pressing is very poor. Teams are able to play through their middle easily because their pressing is not good. And see, these are the things that I think if going forward, once of war, Rodri will not solve this problem. Near the problem because Onunkwano will not solve the problem. And about how the team in general, because the energy na Bernardo Silva wa no do tumrika previously, you know, on this energy ni biom is a problem. Gundogan doesn't have that strength to run. And to if he say it's a code that we are in demeanor, he looks frustrated And I think let's see this weekend against Liverpool at Anfield how he can gather all this the men and get the team going forward. Yeah, because Sporting go share Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon, but I think Arteta and the Arsenal team should say when they are in their A, and difficult to stop them because if I don't play, it wasn't like Sporting fans were not like at their best or they were bad. Let me put it that way. But it was an Arsenal team that were in their A. To say, baby, are not born how they started the game. I think Sporting have a problem with how they start the game because so Arsenal how Arsenal started the game now. The City almost they similar. But the difference between Arsenal and City is City did not punish them by scoring more. So they were able to come back at 1-0. So automatically 1-1. They had confidence to come back and win that game. But time now Sporting Asia won against Arsenal. Now 3-0. It's upon their control, upon their pressure, pinning Arsenal back. But 3-0, which about quite 3-1. It's still Arsenal had everything to come back, calm the game, and still come back in the game. So if you say game now. Everything shows that Arteta have sat down, studied the Sporting team, how they play, and map a strategy. Let's run at them. And I was surprised. Who said this weekend Martinelli didn't start in the league. But me who know. And how I started again, I say, oh, okay. You understand what Arsenal wanted to do because he wanted to press them. Don't allow them run at them. And players on me more energy to do that, one of them Martinelli. And everything shows Snatch has studied the Sporting team and or the Bible Yejuma. But it's going forward. Pereira Msoto. Let me show you youth teams, no coach youth team, no. Or your 4-3-3 coach. Who said this? I say, you have problem. Osha, call youth team on the second. Not on the second before he left the team to take the first team, no. The game about now on 4-3-3. Now you inherit a team that has been successful with 3-4-3. So why are you careful? If you change you may have a problem. But clearly, you could see say on you comfortable with this system and going forward. You have to change. Sporting may struggle kakra because of managerial, but I think the changes,
and I'm almost struggle.
No, we said you may struggle because coach now no or comfortable playing this system on our court.
Okay.
Me coach I've studied my youth team on almost say on a 4-3-3 coach. But team because this system has given them success over the years. And maybe it may affect them before they are able to bounce back.
Right,
and then there's one big game. All Champions League Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Name what your stance is on the Mo Salah argument and debate at Liverpool. Mame diagram because I think for what Salah Otuo have done at Liverpool, he deserves a lot of whether respect is appropriate word or how it seems they are handling the issue. So most winning goals in the Premier League era. Ofa Alan Shearer, Wayne Rooney, Frank Lampard, Harry Kane, Thierry Henry. The next player is Salah. Now, we share the numbers 49. No? The man the near Shronkone say he has played less seasons as compared to the first. Is it first 5 now or so? 5. Or no Salah no. We have less season than those players now or so no. And we share the numbers no and what he's giving Liverpool their top scorer in the Premier League era. Number 2. Yababe drew up to your call December. Up to now, the club hasn't informed you whether we want you to continue or you the MPL. And it was a stage where if he comes out, I'm happy say Oba out to make a say no. The only person who tried to at least counter himself no Carragher even the Liverpool supporters are giving it to him say, Massa, why we are the Okano? We don't support you. They think say he deserves better, and by now at least Liverpool should have tell him say. No one say Obo we are Oko. And I say we want you to say this is a contract, state it whether you like it or not. But these items, so I think say and you're good enough. And then Mbappe will lead the Real Madrid team on the left without Vinicius Junior Wopra. And for the first time, I want to see you Mbappe or the star man in that Real Madrid team to carry Real Madrid at Anfield. Now, in their last 8 competitive games, Liverpool only one pair against Real Madrid. One pair win against Real Madrid. And Real Madrid have dominated this fixture in the last 8. Last season, so much on 5-2 over Anfield. It's a fixture that Real Madrid have dominated recently. But I think we share how Liverpool form this season anywhere how Real Madrid are struggling. Real Madrid won the entire Champions League last season unbeaten. But already this is only 2 matches in Champions League. A child said how they played the Champions League last season and this season and Yepe. And at Anfield they will struggle a bit. Let's see if Mbappe can carry the Real Madrid team at Anfield. No, why no?
Wow.
I'm gonna share one. 2 no more listen. Oh, say Melanka.
Okay.
So then,
I don't know.
It was a Champions League night. Nah, it was a Champions League night in Sudra Nema P8 Missy. Vincent Company in Tonipa Bakwa. They moved from Burnley to Bayern Munich now. I'm on for any DHA pay because Burnley going to the championship. Now manager no being rewarded with a contract at Bayern Munich. The confidence to replace him with Thomas Tuchel. Tuchel on Tuchel's replacement. Now it was a bold step. You don't call a German cry. I'm on for better kakra so be the next big manager be of from Krumono or more man opportunity. But this is a coach from Belgium. So there were a lot of questions. I mean, inexperience, whether he can maintain discipline, authority, and command over the Bayern Munich squad. Then see another major point and I'm on for discuss again whether Bayern Munich, the trophy winning mentality, where they believe that it's a club that every season they must have a trophy. If he's a manager, what's our experience? But Oba, there's been issues. But one, his identity is obvious, clear. He believes in an attacking game, and the Bayern Munich team is committed to that attacks. And Oba, through the matches are noble. But not there back when I'm for Bisani say the ultra attacking game, whether he can balance it defensively and ultra attacking not defensively or mobile. Interestingly, Mr. Tua started picking up, and it's not just from a new game or boy against PSG. In the last 7 games, Bayern Munich almost share Bochum 4-0. Bochum was 5-0 rather. Almost share Menzo 4-0. Union Berlin almost share 3-0. Almost share Benfica 1-0. St. Pauli almost share 1. Augsburg almost share 3-0. And a PSG almost share 1-0. So you see the goal pattern 4-3-3. 3 1 but the other side I become Bayern Munich game is the fact that in the last 7 matches ball to net. Whilst you are talking about his scoring ability, clearly we're advancing the defensive side, where they've played in the Champions League, they've played Benfica, they've played PSG, and they've managed to keep a clean sheet in that. So you are talking about a Bayern Munich team, yes, and no pressure come. So there were moments and PSG were trying to score, but they ended the game with a clean sheet. And in the last 7 matches, in the Vincent Company team and net, which is positive for the manager. So far, disappointing. But it's about how you finish the season. You be run Champions League when you start meeting the cathedrals. I mean, those who are more much be paying. Now league ne query and I saw balancing him. When defeat starts setting in, they said the Auto Man City, to defeat this setting, it's about how you can manage crisis. Bayern Munich are yet to face crisis. So it's about how you can manage all that. But so far, so good for coach, your friend Vincent Company. Mr. Two other places. You talk about Robert Lewandowski, say all joining the club 100 in the UEFA Champions League. Champions League na bono before Enra now your 2 players bet me 100 goals in the Champions League. You have Cristiano Ronaldo with 140 goals, and that is why he's called the Mr. Champions League. you do Champions League night times to no see from Eshe goals. No. Then you have Lionel Messi with 129. And now, fortunately for Robert Lewandowski, we were at the club 100. Into Oremu with 100 goals or Saint with 101 goals. And that's Robert Lewandowski at the moment. But it means that our close to 28 goals to catch up with Messi. And 31 goals in the Champions League to catch up with Cristiano Ronaldo. So, your board number is simple. Especially with the new format. Because the new format will guarantee you more results, more matches. And Miltones Obebo Bebre. The first group stage now about 6. Now, the early stage is Ubo 8. Additional 2 matches. And Milto Champions League, the additional 2 matches can do a lot for a player. But, say be consistent. In this case, I say, Robert Lewandowski, so it's the next 3 seasons. So, you have 10 goals every season in the UEFA Champions League. And we talk anim nyina no na o energy na drop it or finishing level na drop or experience never cost but the energy to combine with the experience to get the job done never come from it's a tough header but so far so what me look at the number of forwards are boy in the UEFA Champions League from the Shevchenkos to the Didier Drogbas to the Thierry Henrys the Karim Benzema Zlatan Ibrahimovic Montimi and GB. Oh, top forwards. Michael Owen, Munyina Babi Bobby. Bobby and what me the club 100. Until Lewandowski comes to he deserves a lot of applause for joining that particular squad. Still talking about the Champions League. But we have to talk about Medibesino. You have to talk about Inter Milan. Any coach I friend Simone Inzaghi. To my boy Vincent Company about so a clean sheet, Inter are also yet to concede a goal in the UEFA Champions League this season. That's Simone Inzaghi for you. Honestly, in the Inter team to Juma almost. I mean, he's a manager that will not demand a lot of financial investment, but he will get the job done. Low budget, but when managing the squad, he will develop the players. He will bring the best out of the players. He also gives you an identity. Motobiabo Simone Inzaghi and himself 3 back and 1 obo. The front 2 no and 1 obo. He make good use of wing backs. Him. So the identity is clear. But Mr. Otuo, he also gets the jobs done. And Yembo Inter Milan about so especially Simone Inzaghi as a manager. Onya applause baby. On a Atlanta coach, Gasperini. Oh no, so no Jumedi Omudie. Timoto Yembo Munyina about so. Odegaard back into the Arsenal team. Yeah. He is the system. Odegaard is a system. He's not a system player. He is the system. And then to say, Onya be jinemua. What we call before and after. There is a clear picture of the before and the after. He's the brain. I think say Arsenal for make a good steal from Madrid. I'm for start link other goal at the end. Once a goal as no, but was onye bimbo Madrid ho potential no. One share Madrid for be no amount season year. Odegaard the because Odegaard now got twice so ten Madrid. You can imagine Kadio they become Madrid team no. So that's a good player. And then as a onslaught and so chiri bibi kakrebi. Oh, me too. On chiri bibi in home. I mean, if you can beat Madrid, the confidence of the Liverpool team become a different level. Forget about the fact that it's Anfield. Madrid is the defending champion when it comes to UEFA Champions League. So with me so more, we project now our building. GD Beshem Rantianum for them to believe that Man City slept no. Or Man City be catch up no. That is all that people are looking at. And he's coming up against a brilliant manager in Carlo Ancelotti. And he ever tested Trent Alexander-Arnold against Mbappe. Mm-hmm. This season he's doing well defensively. But if he can stop Mbappe, what make he a statement? So give up a game, no? It's all about statement.
That's it.
Okay. So this is Inter Milan in 2009-2010 on their way to win the Champions League under Jose Mourinho. Inter koto a group na Barcelona, Rubin Kazan, and a Dynamo Kiev. Okay. You group no, Barcelona a top group no with 11 points, Inter 9 points. It's Barcelona and Inter advance to the knockout stage of the Champions League. But group stage, this was Inter first 4 games in the group stage. First 4 games in the group stage. Inter first group stage game ombo against Barcelona it was San Siro. Inter Milan and Barcelona ball 0-0. Then omoko away Russia ekobo against Rubin Kazan. Inter ebo 1-1. Inter bebo home against Dynamo Kiev. Inter ball 2-2. And their fourth game was an away game against Dynamo Kiev in Ukraine. Inter ekoshomu 2-1. It's 4 games. First 4 games in the group stage of the Champions League. Inter Milan and lose a single game. Even though we winning 1 and I'm to draw 3. But they were unbeaten in 4. That was the Jose Mourinho season at Inter Milan. I eventually Champions League, against Barcelona, Bayern Munich. I'm sure Bayern Munich 2-0. This season, Inter Milan are called 4 games. Or Brian Shea Inter Milan team. No. Similarities kakra wo with the current Simone Inzaghi Inter Milan and the Jose Mourinho Inter Milan. And they say, Italians believe say, how good our defense and a winning titles. Into Italian teams are they build their strength on their defense. And to check great Italian sides are winning the Champions League. Say let's pick the Milan team. Yes, and Arrigo Sacchi. That team had Mauro Tassotti, Costa Queta, Franco Baresi, and Paolo Maldini as their back 4. Ufiwa pick Marcello Lippi's Juventus. Marcello Lippi Juventus ebeje the Champions League against Ajax. Sa 95-96 season no. Who na in the back 4? Paulo Montero, Ciro Ferreira, Gianluca Pesolto, and a Birendelli. This was their back 4. Then when Milan came back to dominate the Champions League, they had Cafu, Maldini, Nesta, Stam. At a certain point, Nesta, Maldini as their 2 center backs. Then Cafu as their right back and Marek Jankolowski as their left back. Time Inter beje Champions League, Mizoto, they had Lucio, Cordoba, Walter Andrano Samuel, Javier Zanetti, Christian Kivu as their defense. Inter defense ekuta omo. Juve ebe mu kakra omo try to compete with the best. That was when we who the BBC. Banucci, Bazzagli, Chiellini. It's Italian teams there. Baby omo build omo strength. Do na no omo defense. When you watch this Inter Milan team, Champions League mizoto so omo consider go. Omo consider go. Bon to omo net. Omo defense na ehwan. Omo boy in the back 5 system. Either Obebo Damien and Obebo Dumfries as the right wing back. Federico Di Marco as the left wing back. The back 3 no ay Alexandro Baxoni, Francesco Alcebi and a Benjamin Pavard. It's Ushe Inter story need this season. Now we Inter story 2009-2010. Similarities were in their last 4 games to almost lose here. Almost starting almost Champions League season 2009-2010. Their first 4 games almost lose. This is a team. How they defend is solid. And they always find a way, even in difficult moments, at the grinding results. That year na year can 2009-2010. Unin Taboa na year swa. Either Schneider will come to their aid, Diego Milito or Samuel Eto'o. Opiki the current Inter Milan team, Lautaro Martinez, Hakan Chanolu, and Ase Marcos Thuram. Inter team wenye team amizoto. On the Champions League, when you play as for a certain period, normal gaining competition experience. So we show Inter Milan the last 3 seasons are consistent. 2 seasons ago, they played in the Champions League final against Manchester City. It took the individual brilliance of Rodri and a more Manchester City winning ahead of Inter Milan. About chances creation, Inter soon more opportunities to level even City go no match, and they created better opportunities than club defense Manchester City. But eventually, Manchester City in the Champions League, Did they make a assembly in our question say, whilst entire traditional Champions League side, pick this current team, a lot of players omo the competition experience. Nobody should write them off. And your man the Champions League money, you know. It be Inter Milan afa. Enra omo winning 1-0 against Leipzig. Ewo mo a game omo boy ewo San Siro. Bizo to enra ne ka Atlanta ho asem. Na as Atlanta yen komasem bebre because Atlanta enye AC Milan awaje Champions League 7. Ebi enye Inter Milan. Ebia enye Juventus. I'm mentioning these clubs because how many clubs omaje Champions League in Italy. Yehu Gasparini say oye Jose Mourinho. Yehu say oye Pep Guardiola. And oye maybe a Trem Alex Ferguson or Carlo Ancelotti. But a Juma Gasparini eye wa Atlanta no. O saba subode. Wamu no yusu omo. Said Kolasinac. Zoto oba Arsenal na Arsenal supporters chase no. Odion Kosunu, the Ivorian international from Bayer Leverkusen. Then Ishak Yen eba Hellas Verona in the Italian Serie A. At a point, he was a midfielder, a Chiromokoye an attacker, and a Chirobeye defender. How strong are you as a defender? It's difficult for attackers on bypassing. And now watching the Mefu too. Brashenini, who was a Milan youth team product. Martin Duron. This was his double pivot. They went back say one Guadrado and a Ruggeri. Just in front of the double pivot, no, I am Mario Pasalic. Then the front two, I am Matteo Rotegi and a Charles Di Ketelari. You real game, no. Now Di Ketelari has 2 goals. I'm a 3 assists. Now Rotegi is 2 goals. How many names are players we? But pick the Champions League table. Zoto. Now show the position of Atlanta. Watch their growth after winning the Europa Cup last season. Europa Cup final number boy, you know. Zoto. No much Liverpool. The Liverpool free move. Amorini. Atlanta for the man Amorini tina Portugal. Coach ni Fene Gasparini. But minim. So no na enya na adwun so be free Atlanta o. Se big clubs na enya o madwun so be fa no se die o. What he has done the last 6, 7, 8 years Atlanta no. Zoto. Oh yeah, he should be mentioned among the best coaches now in the game. And o deserve because me who club especially in Italian Serie A omuton players afibia esakofa players for froba but still coach team results at the club offense Atlanta. Other coaches will complain. Coaches be on better team. Look at the season and all Papu Gomez and Ilicic. Their duo was one of the best in Europe. Your both season in way, or see Papu Gomez are disrespecting or get rid of him. Ilicic, enya awaremu problem. It near some man at Tranchain. Near so setting him. Shababi Okofa Ademola Lukman. Rotegi can ask him, yes, last season, onya a very good season, ewa January. But clubs do say na ebe compete ewa Champions League night or seen a center forward be Rotegi. And currently this season, he's leading the Capo Cannonieri with the Italian Serie A. The story of their season, their goalkeeper, Marco Canasechi, the 24-year-old. Yes, meaning say currently, Gigi Donnarumma, Italy #1. But this boy, anytime be a Trosadio to anytime be open your opportunity to be in the Italian national team post. The story in the bed is a Buffon, any Angelo Peruzzi. When Buffon had opportunity to be in post for Italy on their journey to the 1998 World Cup against Russia, that evening the number of saves at Buffon here in Italy for who say without Peruzzi, without Peluca, the next star to be in their goal post was Buffon. Sana can search the NBA. And Italy keeps on producing goalkeepers. So eventually they will come and dominate the game. From Watazenga, from Paluca, from Peruzzi to Gianluigi Buffon and then Gigi Donnarumma. It's Atlanta 6-1 omunya against Young Boys. No, so to yade see the ni ekohona ye kan ho asem yie pa. Manchester City assembly the maternity and I keep on saying say me dey to Pep Guardiola was City no. Me hu se bitu no Barcelona. Me hu se bitu no Bayern Munich. Eti o ka kire me say Pep betimi adane na e be dem am say magi atum. Tell what them say because me hu so waye bi da. Ewey. time bay.
City his first squad or the G League. Basically, or sign SN for.
And your matter of what just send the first squad not the G League, no. Of course, 6 games.
No, not to lose. Oh,
no matter what, maybe
we are talking about rebuilding. Like so.
How he will recover from what is happening to him now.
Say, your man said this was first season. Oh, City, and no, that second, okay. And I'm to lose 6 games, and even in second season, nobody will talk about it. Yeah, because your man brain on share. But when you City team, omu pick. Over so City team, omu pick, and everybody is expecting them say, dominate every competition on mobile. Because their coach is Pep Guardiola and your coach are resource oriented. We are talking about a coach. The lowest position when you since your coach in the league season be a third. It's in a standard then it was so. But what we are trying to say is the current season and what he's going through. Look at Enra DC here. 3-0, 15 minutes to end the game. It's yard. Feyenoord. No matter Kanamana by 3-3. This is not Pep Guardiola's team. It is to go 6 games without victory. In all competitions, you won't say be out to pep our done no. Maybe what they say.
Okay, a been told that. And a be obey to me on to me.
The last time I'm the told, what's the Oyobia?
As I chef for.
The boss at Barcelona. Cano. So best as chef for next time. But what is happening to him?
Barcelona wants team not to say now.
What is happening to him currently?
And they've been told. But to rebuild a team. At Barcelona, we stay and rebuild it. At Bayern Munich, we stay and rebuild. But at City, we as I rebuild it because Sterling, Mahrez, Aguero.
What you say?
And not
that time they
not saying you more. Okay, not Fernandinho.
He was
Fernandinho, David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne. Then he replaced Fernandinho with Rodri. Replaced David Silva with Bernardo Silva. There was Vincent Kompany, Emerick Laporte. That time, and later Ruben Diaz eba.
Okay.
Now Diaz Akanji just cover Adio.
No, I think sir. Who's a management eka different thing. When here, and about a burden. The squad no. This is squad that won the Premier League last season. It's now what we are saying is the all common. We see coaches have gone through these stages before. Ya bo mama kwaba abesisheni but where the on a bit to that. We yet more
but they are still second.
Yeah, I say second Premier League, you know. Champions League said they are still at the qualification stage range, you know. But what we are saying is
and the big crown na nkoyesa.
Share the end on why at the end with the 3 win.
Oh, when they and
settings.
And yes, settings frustration. Frustration.
Artwork.
Oh, picture about the video about this year on it no. Any back on. And coach is frustrated because on come be that. So, and how you are able to recover and this we can all comfort
because the closest our coin I don't know. The closest our coin in his career. So to BBC no. The ETS in say you will see Pep one not extending his contract and moving on. Sometimes Obeko leave ebia for 1 year be no acquisition no asabe bim. Like in the last season with Barcelona when he lost the Champions League game to Chelsea. A quite of us lose game to Chelsea. Chelsea with 10 men that will come new. But eventually Chelsea near results I don't call final. On say a court sa and your money ma. I know it's difficult for coaches to recover. It's a do sa period. No Pep decided say he will not continue at Barcelona. He had to move on and move to Bayern Munich. Or call Bayern Munich they about 2 Champions League semi-final but could them about quarter final. He realized say winning the Champions League with Bayern Munich would be difficult. So Mami move on from Bayern Munich. Sa stage ni be no do Manchester City. Because one, the necessity pair was to be counted among elite clubs in Europe. And Wachibu said 2 seasons ago, they won the Champions League. Arguably, in the Premier League era, you can say he's the greatest coach. In the Premier League era. Fine, they can choose to say they almost penny be as almost betting the Ferguson about. Maybe almost so say. Because look at the competition level, how he has been able to dominate the Premier League compared to those years. And then winning the Premier League is more difficult than those years. Anna Ferguson.
Every era, every era, and what it brings. Some people are saying that rivalry between Ferguson and winger no difficult than then so you people have said that, which is true. They're not winger ne figures.
What I'm trying to say is me who say why be there. No tina Emma many that's what Pep can change things. Yes, omube won second, third, fourth. But to achieve that standard, no as a two sitting there, it will be very, very difficult. And the games in the Kakrebi, Mizoto, Stuttgart, double chance against Red Star Belgrade. Girona, Stormgrass, go both teams. Monaco, Benfica, win for Monaco. Juventus, Aston Villa, go both teams. Bologna, any Lille, game number one, go both teams. Celtic, any Club Brugge, win for Celtic. Dynamo Zagreb, any Borussia Dortmund. Double chance for Club FNC Borussia Dortmund. PSV any Shakhtar Donetsk, double chance for PSV. Kylian Mbappe ese na ochire. Say asem na ye nyina ye defending no. Say oba Real Madrid nye ni position no. Zotu ye mfane mo ni position be bia Vinicius Junior ebo. Ye mu bi de ye gitumi ese Kylian Mbappe ebo free sa position na ye Vinicius Junior abo na. Kylian Mbappe is a better player than Abante Fense Vinicius Junior. Say nwumre ni bi ese ochire ni. But Real Madrid problems no one who solution kwane see akobo Kylian Mbappe for that position. I keep on saying this. Say Real Madrid biggest mistake in this season, and they say they couldn't find a way to convince Toni Kroos. Say man encourage retirement to the number one season be mom no pay replacement for Toni Kroos. Sa ro no maka wasema ka and Toni Kroos free hono bizoto ye nyina hu Real Madrid team this season. Nti omuko game omuko against Liverpool no ade ba kwa me struggle say bizoto I don't see Real Madrid say they can match Liverpool there. The intensity of the Liverpool game. Yeah. How quick are Liverpool omo passing here? And the current injury situation na Real Madrid team no. It's one game as seriously say Real Madrid win here be mo. Okay. Yes, they are the kings of Champions League night. But over two teams ni now the tone senior. Bizoto yanko a victory for Liverpool, and it's possible Liverpool might even have 2 goals advantage against Real Madrid. Anfield and then you may.
That's Zach. Yeah, twice on no. Ya be fi.
Bizoto.
They say what's the name catch us say Kambesa man for advice so say. Open the Arsenal prediction because kakra ma o prediction one basem. But the castle numbers am the two anim.
Na say e ba mu so na.
Me Arsenal. Me can other teams. So what I say West Ham say West Ham better.
Pass me can be bia. Me sro. Me can.
Say I go for them have predict ya. Catch on the zoom view.
Me can be bia.
You view enko.
Bizoto Kotoko NSC. And let them pick is NSC actually they are called national say Ashanti region NSC. Actually they are called national say they are done with everything about guarantee. They only have approval to start using the facilities for matches in terms of say club or say national team, you know, or much work national. Until they are waiting for national to give them the approval. But the reason why or more anger to Kotoko no there a school for no kula ntia. Nti omo the schools so. Sisi apo me say am say Musa Amas ti Amas ashogo be sisi na. O dey all born America.
So we do choose school.
Ya Amas.
We do choose school up.
So class mo nyam boy. Aha, nti mo boy e be kan wasa. Enti o hwe pa dey am so to because of nkran ntina stadium no they think say me may not be ready for the FA Cup game, no, because Nkolani use and mostly Babayarani. When the omu use area, say a lot of things because in the school Nkolani do so pa. And the things that a feeling in my back no, they may not want to give it Kotoko. Omu boy abu wana nsenche fa kwetwa. Say Babayarani say you maybe I want to believe say enuntina omu engrant Kotoko to use it this weekend in the FA Cup game against Future Stars almost but I'm sure say for Kotoko and Hearts game there 2 weeks ahead, and you know the stadium may be ready for some match now bet me about so you know let's see how Kotoko will handle all the symbols. Kotoko and Hearts game there it must be played over by Yara because me and I make a yibiche obed say opa on check at the I'm say Kotoko for na my sombo Baba Yara you know or was in stadium no share pitch no maintenance no above because against nations we share na pitch na say ash it means say omo yes omo ba kuma asinti no I say the energy ne dia na omo de edin so guso yam maintain ono no eso aba form because now they think say they are coming back home and they are coming back to Babayara and come and prepare and do all that they are doing teams to any this is the current state of Babayara.
Live match
like
match is on
my boni.
Oh, okay.
And it states in you said the grass is good.
Okay.
See, I feel say a parable.
Okay, yeah. I pay the son and injury died to need 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, so
the insurance they say it has. Remember,
even with that, this issue say a pet bima national stadium most a grass I where no just say authorities no more. You see, be some questions. Yes, because no,
but I say even pono wa monitor even abu chirimpo na yemo wa bounce no when the is it start man no their grasses no the quality no hwa eba form
but ugusu asem
no but unze you orabi monitor there no now Sansiro Park na na o madwini ya efeso
I mean to a pen by my wa ko shimbe o maga say car no o munya nsu de bia pepper so mo ka o de ye ni business
Sansiro Park ya kan a hybrid grass no use
ba no
say weather ne sesa they change the grass and yes the grass na say you no they have brought in a grass a base suit to the current weather. That is the difference between Omoni. Yeah, the joints and sign the whole.
So, any addition, so.
Flower, you
oh, Mr. Two, me who be weather no this weather Ogunsu saying the quality doesn't reduce. And we are day. Ever reduce you.
What they say now, Odiana to
reduce and
no, I reduce you.
To send the awaba.
Oh, so
awaba dendindia. Awaba dendindia. Unse be affected. Nyoma moduano. This is what they do because they don't have the sunshine. Ebe buama grass no aye. Nti omo fixe ayi bi aye stance no. I light room. Now provided that heat no to protect the pitch. Baby omo ye omo bo ne kone baby etete no. Yeah the end of the young come here.
Yeah the odi compare omo dia jibo as a member so. But I think say Kotoko has
Zach and his comments on Milan games allow striker whenever he's also attacking your Manchester. Zach and someone soon rate cash. I'll drink 2 liters of petrol if Real Madrid win against Liverpool. They won't go.
If Real Madrid win against Liverpool,
Mazanum, you know, you're a trick, right?
It's little and now I'm so to me feel say
that out in there, so one fix it.
On fa dagat bi o on fa to so dey most of dagat bi o I saw some dagat there it seems I know one no I've seen some office dagat now dagat say they were kokko akra
yeah go ahead
na blasters but no change post but na pool na the omnibo league matches na baby mu akon akaka na blasters but bona ye inspection na pool na nkasa no keepers no so mu kwana etimi kwa kakra
dadie di pa ko den nsa
oh na se mi to dadie de ni pa kwan de bia
po e die so abo short ubum ban no ni pa nsa timi kwan
mi to ya me se baba ya no msesa no
se na nya papa ayesa
no msesa no for
enya papa no
short e bobo bu no ye bi ni pa nsa o
enya papa no ko e papa dia mi to
keepers no so mu kwan de
short to pa ye target on sa dadie na ya ye de ye kwan na
to daddy we nya daddy papa sa o
anyway
omo na nya papa papa di anka at least entimi nya ibi
like obesi ana
still at Kotoko I think say omo ni abrepa send na in terms of wa coach Ogum think say he has to improve the squad because I said this year nya they are tomo kwana they still win the league because she kwana omo now say the thing say a league je na omo now they have to improve the squad win the league. Now or more small squad based on players no already one right baby enemy no from until they have to improve the squad na bibia konti anope and run a break is na eduku ewo ha no oni no wa record achi na ono boy stand there ho na nkoma ba no say eduku de ono so de na ya akoye minted ni bia because I say he's coming among omunya no on na eba with moja share because he's no or ball league na aba among strikers miensan na kotokobesa ebesa omusa no munya no like ono we ahead of the other two in terms of current form. So wakoshe 14 goals or so in the Iraqi league no deba. Until on wako ball league aba, but two no they are coming without playing a league. And two team come on, I'm saying Dukudi and there. And they are more than other guys now. If say no the oba instantly no, he will give them that goals that they want and so to no form or 28 years. I don't know. Or 28 years.
As a experience.
Oh, also ball again ache. Abo Ghana ball ache. Say we nkola ni bia o. Bakwesi. Dabi. We on ball Karela.
Na just say na am just say.
Tamale City.
Tamale City.
No na Zemba no.
Onyo.
Oh, on your ball first one bia no lead go kin on kind no.
Na bia no
yeah, exactly to Adam for no fence.
Yeah, boy fence nkra. Me friend di.
Also need Duku.
The Duku different.
No, ono ye wenga, ono ko Olympics. So on City no ko Olympics. Ana we no ko Iraq.
No mo ko relegation.
No mo no ko Iraq na wa ba.
We dey say we na wa ball league na check.
Wa ball ache from Azakes. One mu wa na sister no ache yie pa. Then oko Iraq.
But pa go see rate no high pa.
No, utia based on the nkoma and remember he's one person that before no otuka no kotoko no. Kotoko any has ekoya. Yeah, intino.
Why?
Chakalu so also Iraq or
Iraq na Saudi na
Iraq. Eto mo koye edi nkomo with Tamale City akọ echiri. But later on Mr. Dollars in buy na say okay. Okwaji dollars.
Like Wajewi no aba.
Anti waba.
There so maybe registration.
No maybe no I think December.
So no wait to register soon. No about na
23rd.
Wait my about 2-3 weeks of justify.
How is justify?
Observation.
No, they need more of they just want to
he'll be observed.
They want to see
the
fitness honor. What team come now? Need any more of to make sure say he's only problem yeah
justify.
Na my
different observation.
I say you are doing something. You are on the observe. Oh yeah there observe. So bad. Yeah, quite now.
Me to Coach Ogum I presentation.
Mami Musa was before Coach. Mention a statement about
yeah.
When you are any follow up.
To follow up near Scanty Kakra.
Okay.
But there will be announcement.
Oh, okay.
There will be announcement.
Because
what was our picky Bibiana?
Oh, obviously, I know they are looking for 1 or 2 people.
Yeah.
Sana
yeah. The announcement be follow. Bound say
we are Zakito Nana. If you say cause wow.
I think we buy and can also
Tina Lima don't have so a mess.
Oh, your
bedroom. You always expect a general bed.
Yes, I see now we take a car, but Coach Ogum, which me to if you are talking 5 cry, it will not be bad. If you are 3 be can Coach Akwesi piano and a pink crown.
Na Coach Akwesi ode umo.
Coach Akwesi or you mention sporting director
on a represent.
You know, as on no DNA, TV are 3 be can one to and your bat na omono de bia no be manage the affairs of Kotoko. It's me abo amani o makuyi. But Kotoko be busy with transfer market no. Yes, the coach have been able to convince leaders concerning signings. No, to the man in common here simple near say 2 na koye no. Sudan for me no. And unquire twa to her. Then the conversation near say has a Trump by you my body.
Oh, by your man, go for a picture be by, but say I'm padia. na a headset bi hye ba kwa su na okwa adwuma ho machine hey ba kwa this is one of the Sudanese hey picture bi o na said o si kwa so ateno be 1 year na hey dio but then anya na ozo de obi ade ebre no ozo come return o
anya ade I mean
baby so munya scam no some grad o muni obi azika o
da be munya ska
mebo
akatua
se na akatua ne
akatua na se no ma yadwuma no se na obi a na obi ka
I to ko fast 6 enyo
6 players
yeah enra news ne buy no na me didn't come out trying to know the logic behind it and we to clearly the left back position at the moment na ka ba akopɛ you see aka Patrick Esiedupe nti se coach no kra ka so ohia bi a you can't argue with him say ohia bi because ba ko na aka dia eso pɛ ba ko hye ho then izotu enyina can over and over say Kotoko creative midfield no send at a point maybe last season Kotoko Morrison was Zeze was Lamte was Shadrack Ado ntim say omo e fonso me creative midfielders ne Dawson afi na ya kwa etse bi e baba ya ni Emmanuel Ntwi na ultimately when it two almost say maybe a number 10 closer to the penalty box or create chance no and omo nyina akro omo 10 ne bo no people are even asking questions ABC Ntwi a typical number 8 so both from deep yeah as 10 people are also raising objections. So the coach has been able to convince the leadership of Asante Koroko. Monday, to share a meeting, to meet to many more who say, who being as a Kotoko, a pen number 10 and Kasa Ediaba. Now, to the other part near the Kotoko wingers normal one. As a natural left-footed player, and said the name Komonum. Will be ever said Benkuman Kasa, to first say Benkuma, Genoa Chimba, Quatrim, you know, on the end, say. Or Jade or Wings will be muno. Kotoko consider ni sa profile ni bi wo set up no. So I said yeah, Peter acquire right-footed. Saka to me but from the wing by Mzutu or more of a right-footed player. Nigerian international with Donbass here right-footed. Yeah, I'm for to piano. Yes. And the pace in any adeno and
no, you're my nine.
Debbie, on your typical winger, say right-footed winger. Until next clearly that profile no Kotoko like biwo omo team no that left-footed Salamo left for no the United on above from the left but right-footed
and Joaka the other side
left-footed and Kasa which can operate from the right side that scheme of left for ni bino
you should be able to run at 10.0, 10.1. So speed, you know.
Oh, yeah,
ma'am. Doing 2 minutes. And breaking Ghana 100 meters recorder. You guys said, "Oh, got to wing." Hey, you know now there are concentrations on speed.
Yes, speed.
When America tuna ni mbokura na ombe yo
Melto America. And one thing about basing your confidence on the ball. Until you play bi or ha so to ball no more dey not no siesie nipa make I say na me ne Kotoko legend bi na ehwe one of the matches and not dream attention che players ehwe no anytime bi abo so manya ball no the movement ni nye movement e ma player na team sport to yi anti bo say ball na yes pe mo say afi no yi no ho no ababa na nsem that can he's not the type he invites the ball and a born and he knows what he's trying to do. And I think say new player send your coach in a nyabotre adjusting and gradually so to the new team no. Vibia very soon no, they will start seeing the numbers in terms of assists and goal scoring. I mean that recommendation have not been bad. And I'm so to that the left footed ne the other and a forward Nana Zakito kind. Eye Minta Kwame Poku and Eye Samson Edukuno. Eduku dem to oyo ogum target da yes oyo ogum target yeah so to him no he was able to perform at Tamale Cities that limited access as a players then quality near keto eba no to oyi no ho yes good in the air or a fighter no to Westia no one on one and then Oyerepa or more
Eduku no
body na din ni bi no
na ni adin so
oh na ni
so adin
na ho na adin na ni adin na dia but no ho
na so ho odin woni be den ana What's why you just one
on boy. Bounce you go ha. Or tia about me and the boy. Aha.
And I was thinking, and you got what?
We say but
Jaron Sumsa until
or fit. I say
there's one do
aha like hard body
on this old.
You to cast I don't see a wrong.
No, that about what
clearly I think say these are things and to moto they've been able to agree to it.
You saw near mango her ball cry. Was a cat express. Natural express this idea.
So these are our additions about the count and
okay.
And your mother. Some who say Kotokoye massive. Now at the same time that it looks like Sikaka Kraba for the AJ project. Inti Yebehu Senior and also because very soon, no, maybe by 6 months' time, they be an AJ. Hopefully, maybe an Kotkoenya 2 completed pitches. At the account, the immediate training.
Okay. You I mean, we am for a decade centimeters in term. AGT waist pains, low sperm count, and premature ejaculation. Ye Mun temno who draba, low libido, who near tinka. Na wapa tinka ewo SM bitters eduru ya yeka ho asem da bia manfo bu sei na no me call bank bi koya de na papa bi sei bra me kasi bi ya be
do sika no to
mo SM da bi na me kopa bo sei omzo
se wa
also na SM bitters no menya bi we na say mo so ya mpanyifo mo nza mo de mo de he
omo hia che
bi bre ye be pe bi am komo 0243 989368 ya na also what you check on Midima for a hospital Dr. Time that so the only hospital at the time to area so yade bia ha obi afabra Kumasi Buakwa Atwema Agogo Accra Poku ase mayira ho ne wo your number is 0244774282 0244774282 0500727215 time that so you go
Zoto kanena o kan formula ne de temango no
okay mango
ne de ko temango no formula no
na de here
okay ye fa ba tintin ne de dado abosoro nti mango isu osoro nti uso aba ni ma na wo de kwa na de dado na de apre mango no dua na ketwa bi na ekura mu no nti se mango ne ba na se wuji aba ni na akoso mango no nti se mango no me van se da no aba ne be pre mango be 10 possibility se ubenya half kra na eden wonya ye 3 aha se uje due na asa be fa mango no so ne meche no nti utit o 10 emu 7 be say no afa 3 na de aba fie ubedu fie na mzuto wa hu se adwuma akoye na adwuma no anhye da ankoyi sa formula na escufo no omo de ye football ne ye blasters no ye ko tournament and ye bo competition bi na ankoyi a ye ba ye se nkonwa yesin kunya ese ye kwa asesi coach no ya asesi coach ni wi a yeso coach na amon ho modern nti ye mpam coach no se ye ntimi an convince ye free president ni dia na se ne yonku ni coach ni dia so we ne coach ni nto aso nti da bia ye football na ne ye koye chi ntimi nko ye nim ada na ye nkwa hwe nipa na wo ye dua no amstutu da bia ode kwete mango na mango 10 na 3 pe eno wafa ku fie na 7 asai nipa ne ye problem ye dua na ye de kwete mango no so at the mechana say nipa no na ye problem because untimi find solution to your problems na ye wono enti da bia no odidua ene ayi dadoa no ene kwete mango no saa na ye eskuyi especially under ketukre kwaye enti ye be fa coach ne ochina ye be pam no esku be kwa akohia ye be sa akofa coach ede chia ye be pam no ede ne anti osika akono ho ede ne anti o milo ho
so bodo
ede ne ya anti otuado ho enti yamana kwa akoye se anytime bia ye be ko competition bi amzoto enkoye no problem ni ye coach enye obia but you nkofo so mkofa coach bae ada no mudi omunye problem
o ba no waseda create situation bi a afi ne ekobusa coach ndi
esi ye
na ebinum so omo pene so bi so
omo pene so so to the mechana say sa na the last 5 years the dey football na
the dey coach
na the be na problem ne da so because say problem ni ye coach abra coach kwesi apia contract so ya na mtutu ya renew amana no isi go first sika akono wanye better than kwesi apia sika akono adwuma be ye ko fa milo bae milo amaye better than sika akono Chris Hutton by wa may better than Otuado anase Otuado by why worse than Chris Hutton. Eti ye beti aka say ye problem nyina na ye coaching. Eti nepa na ye no Otuado coach na esi ye coaching kodan. E de na ye koso.
Adada.
E de na ye koso. Sometimes we dream one won't ase. Me dem aka o and me za ka biem say sa FA we especially under Ketokreku. Enemies to nyoma me the last 5 years no. Bibia no we men need so Ghana football mu. This one be so be kan okra che. Bema boda.
Gronagu.
Eno anazaki to be ka che say eduku. Kwampuku. Isaac Minta.
Kai.
Omiense nyina no be sign the amakotoko second window no.
Striking force.
Me problem kakra. Zuto do so dodo.
Na omu nyina.
Sana Isaac to no be the mama yate. And then
strikers be 2 bi order da.
Omo 1 dada. Sa wuchi de you see do mato no pahwi. Oh beda. I wuchi o jina bom kwa na supporters ibu ofu. So tell me just
oh first season me boy.
Onyan justify no.
Example bebre o first season.
Oh you to na last season place e beti nja do na o. E beti nja do na o.
Man 9 dey o mo case.
Say say kasai kotokwa MC na hia. Omo ye meeting o secretariat o. Nto mu tie a efutu kakra bi ne experience kakra bi amanya.
Omo ye meeting o mo tie man ni.
Hwe o de yakokore. Ayakokore. And say amoy say me makase fine he's a very good player. But ohwe mukwala de na mukwala de metim no ne amo na difference mu kakra. But games kakra na wabo no. Mizo to wada bibi edi.
Yeah.
Because to score 6 goals in even Kotoko team a struggle no. Eche say team ni pick here.
60% of
so team ni pick here obetimi a lot of goals.
Trump bi aka no.
Then Mintaba. Kwampuku aba, Eduku aba mbeka ho na ye 4, odi a wuche ka ho na ye 5. Bogus no mu suban bi wo mo. Me fa Bogus ni suban, na ma fa Dr. Ogum suban. Mizuto ene say players yo mo san wo mu. Minta onim so fra bochire na aba. Eduku ni nim so fra bochire na aba. Kwampuku su nim so fra bochire na aba. Ede abo no so no omo nyina omo ntimi start. Nti ba ko start na mienu miensa mienu bi te bench na ba ko yan fe no ne match there.
Team ko ball left.
There be o mo na enyi.
O be right na zi bi ni ono.
O mo na
left footed.
Edukunu ye that type na otimi strike from
Zakito. Edukunu oye center forward. Mayen kuke eno ye emergency situation.
But time na
eno ye emergency situation.
Muhammad Yaya the oko Aka Lions. So to kankra na na bo ase.
Eno ye emergency situation.
O so oka bi account there say no mbesa ba ko de ba ko account ko Edukunu otimi ba.
David mbesa me kire ni say
omo nsa 2 no mo nyai.
At least mo sort de me kire na say. One said de be ya coach no five top strikers na. But yeah we ba ko ye exceptional.
But you will say omu biem
to say Ruud van Nistelrooy.
You will say omu biem from 24 to 30.
Enye 24 to 30.
Vegas no go 2 seconds.
Signing players do for one position and no be a problem no. Ferguson asema wo Kazagito. Ferguson dey say Ruud van Nistelrooy. Na the sub 30 share won bi.
At the same time na you or fan saying. Na ye Ruud Tersham Oli Saha.
Ronaldo, Rooney.
Ronaldo wasn't a center forward.
But I said that time.
Ronaldo was not a center forward at Manchester United. Ronaldo was not a center forward. So to the mention I say. What I'm saying is so to some standard than a par, it creates problem for the coach.
So it creates competition for them.
No.
I say them so to move BMO. And Ogum is moving from 24 no.
And yet 24 no obedi. And
now he's convinced that the Ghana system no.
How many competitions now, Obo? You are playing in only 2 competitions. FA Cup ni league.
2 of them can play in a game.
And I'm saying FA Cup ni league. 3 is okay. Already they have 1. No more for 2 count. But you can sign 3 be can 1 no. E be create problem.
I'm not sure of them.
But that is the information on my day. E be create problem. Because when you know your bogus, omo be so better na bench. O de Kwampuku tina bench be problem. Eduku ni ko tina bench be problem. Ebi su kro omo be mizoto omo be hia time asa no magani omo fitness.
Base was super.
Obo hu no maba na ye bo Premier League na amo an kra na yonko ne ye. na start wu
amu at times the also
amu aso time na wo so na fa start na create problem we bia na coach akote na coach so
difficult kakra bi no munja num na
exactly that is where my issue is it's in a meeting no
and they can settle on any. But the point is, they are now going for
the trade.
They are going for a much loaded squad.
No, it's not the number. It's a position. Okay, number 3.
Position back on the
number 3. So being here be account. But you don't need 3 number 3s. Choose what they do. You sign 2, and at the third position will be utility.
Yeah.
So the team will have defenders will be about 2 to 5. No, no. But strikers near 4 they are.
First time.
Ochoa.
Even when you are signing players, the all signing players for a specific position, your first choice. So to the mention I say, or more mudiachin, you almost say, Bana Moban, yes, Moba to come and help the team to succeed. But Mungu say, this is your position in the team. What I'm trying to say is say strikers me and say I'm more kind of kotoko sign ma. E the problem beba.
Confusion beba.
Kwame Poku, Eduku, Minta, omo di omo di.
Why have never been bench? Me enu sisia. Number ko Eduku no de watiti mutie de omo kana.
Eno ye de wo hu ana say de omo kana.
Mo sama mo kika wa yi. E de say Eduku no say me bo ada mo so na meki. Obi kura to aso na de Karela ba premier.
Okay. No, that's about Karela.
I'm so na de Karela ba Eduku.
No, amongst all of them there, he's better than
the
Oh, Adriana Stars.
They are good ones.
He was also good at.
I'll go for Kwampo.
That will to
Minta
Isaac from New Edubiase to Adriano. Isaac Minta from New Edubiase. Who be Abdul Salami. No fire. And son of the man Adriana. And Adriano Sako to us all.
Na Kwampo so
heavy.
Kwampo do nidine nam.
I don't know what baby any Nanziano.
Debbie. Also from Kranza. Kranza no ba kotoko.
Oh, call fast be no.
Call Jerry.
Onya Blasters kola.
Onimbo pa.
But we saying there locally.
Onimbo pa.
They were proven part number 1 Eduku.
Yeah, they were proven no. Omo nyina.
Eduku dey locally
go at least you no be emeka amu no for there bogus no mzuto omo ye problem be create problem it in the IMC for meeting no mo ye na e be say omo consider no kan o omo we meeting na they will move to Adakoja Ache want to meet the players no more inspect adwuma na ayekoso wo ho no say no roles are well defined and omo betena IMC no from the report Aminya say omon beba be kan ho no my adwuma is being communicated to them. They are only waiting say opem so be ma the green light, then they will come out and announce.
And no
but unse ohwe kotoko yi nyina baby a problem no one say eba football na there opem so gini di pa e coach Kwesi Apia. O dey hade bi anytime Kwesi Apia be wa around bi and you see certain changes e kotoko team no. I want say komo bi akoso coach ebusa wa coach fu say enye on say oba adwa dey ya
you no ngwa she Ghana ifilimu dey o do better no
o say
you no ngwa na yi school for ifilimu
edi we to kaka ne ye ba anwumra on Promise Radio again on Facebook na Promise Radio 102.7 omo busa na say asesa ye Facebook no engofo na beje ti see asesa na ye dey ache omo nti ye dey call Promise Radio 102.7 on Facebook wo benya ye mesro meyonko pa ye fe nebo Efenebo owo Anwaga Junction ene yebo awoda onya 40 years mama we she ebo happy
ene yebo awoda na so ye HR so papa 1 week
say na HR papa 1 week
if we have kwa akocho mo koti but just say
ebodi ene afo nkwanta afo nkwanta no
Amin Scientific Hospital, the best alternative medical hospital in Africa. Yanko Amen yamve stroke. Oni mo bia stroke awedire ne bia same asema baby. Fertility award 7 ene yade bia fakwa 24 different certified medication. The amount from say Amen number ne de hen. But Amen Scientific number is 0277 001234. 0277001234 from this year na fa yare bia ko down your branches be do mo twene akire na wo Ghana ha wonim say Dr. Sheikh Amibo nsu de one Dr. Adams omo nyina fo ni kire eye Kumasi Atwoma Techiman kwada so of fancy odudu so for ya be choose ya no ape kanjen and addict drinking water in Sudan they see Kasiebo up next.
Charlie, I the fear for this year's election. I